Why, hello. We have more hitmanning to do. Specifically, death in the family.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Now, this mission has a truly fantastic gimmick. Take our silver baller. You know what? We'll bring the fiber wire. Why not? And a lockpick. Oh, so many versions now. We'll take that lockpick. We're not even going to bother smuggling an item. We're just going in. We're just going in. Because I know my first step. Pardon me. Very burpy right now. Don't know why. Well, I mean, it's because my stomach's full of gas. But other than that, I don't know why I'm so full of gas. Comparatively.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Such a good-looking suit. Alright, but now we need to get that detective.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle.
Okay.
Go right in.
Now it's a matter of getting him at the right spot. We are in the estate. This guy's looking at him right there.
That is Phineas Whitmer.
Yes.
The famous private investigator. Hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
We want
I'm curious why he's
his
here.
clothes. Haha, a brick!
Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Okay.
A
Yes.
famous...
That's very much the one we want to do. We could try this. Nobody heard it and my brick is broken. We could try this. Nope. Okay. Well, this is going swimmingly.
Oh, by the way.
Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd
Well,
follow
I
me.
thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really
I
good
know
talk
I
about it,
oughtn't say anything,
Oh,
but
what did I tell you?
I'm so
She's a
relieved you're
sensible
here.
woman.
Everything's
That
just so
stuff from your ex
strange.
was like manipulation 101.
I know.
Please come over here. Or
I guess
just
I
wait
thought
a minute.
She was gonna read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something.
I know I
Shit. You're like
Excuse
No. Okay. Restart. Restart and not screw it up immediately. This is our new plan. This is a bold plan. To start and not
Thornbridge
immediately
Manor.
screw it up.
The Carlyle family.
Yes. Okay. So. This is where coins would have been good. But, you know, maybe I want to actually use the Choco-Majiggy
Private
for
investigator.
once.
I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
I mean, I could pop all three of them, for sure. But we're looking to be less bloody than normal. Alright, come on. Is there anything else to see? Okay, we got one brick. This one brick is our one chance, I think. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pull him. We're gonna pull him into these bushes and hide him over here. Is there more throwables?
Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive. And she didn't even see it herself. It was Fernsby
All
who
right.
told her.
I can believe that. What a surprise it was.
Where is this man? There he is.
That is Phineas Whitmer.
Yes.
The famous private
Phineas
investigator.
Whitmer.
Hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Such is my plan. Alright. Let's save here so we don't have to do that first step anymore.
Famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
It could be.
If you'd follow me.
Alright, alright, alright.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange.
Yes, you. Go look.
Hey, can someone check that out quickly?
Copy that.
And then you can turn back around. Please, sir. That's definitely not what I wanted. It was working otherwise. It was the wrong button. I pressed the stand up button rather than the unsnap from cover button.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor.
Okay.
If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Madame Carlyle.
Please do.
If you'd follow me.
Alright, we're gonna try throwing there. We're gonna wait for him to get up these stairs.
I know I oughtn't say anything,
Do,
but
do, 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 do,
I'm so
do.
relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange.
Bop.
Preparing for
We're gonna take our brick.
You should go see.
Yeah, all right.
There we go. Now nobody saw that. Perfect. Perfection. And let's dump him. Damn it! Why is that a mission story failed? Mission stories. Key outfit is lost. It's right here. How is it lost? Okay. we'll change before we do that then. I don't know why that's such a big deal.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge.
Otherwise, we were golden.
If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Please do.
If you follow me.
We were doing so well otherwise.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's
3,
just so strange.
2, 1.
Preparing for Madame...
Brick.
You heard that, right? If you check over there, I'll check over here.
Sure thing.
Brick. Now we pull you out of the line of sight. Good. Okay, now let's finish with the whole dumping of the body and hiding it business. This is a strange bug. I guess because most times where you can dump a body, it's hidden? But I'm not even sure that's actually true. Alright. Perfect. He is hidden and won't be found. We are in the clear, and we have hedge clippers. Perfection. And we now...
If you
Oh,
want to pass, you need to comply to a prison.
okay, in a second.
By the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she
We will
just thank.
Oh dear.
drop the pistol.
You dropped something.
Okay. Didn't expect that. Makes sense that I can't drop something illegal, but I thought I was decently hidden by the bushes. But I guess not because I was standing. We're still learning Hitman. We never...
private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle.
You never
has
truly
arrived
understand
at Thornbridge
Hitman.
Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Please do.
If you'd follow me.
Alright, we'll save after we get this one right.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're
3,
here.
2,
Everything's just
1.
so strange. Preparing for Madame...
Man.
Take brick.
It's probably nothing, but, you know, why don't you just go and check it out?
Rightio.
Alright. And now... drag him out of easy vision. Change suits. Then we will hide him and our gun with him. See, we're learning. We're learning. Alright, we want to dump this body. He is still perfectly alright. But now we will hide him in this bush, where he will not be easily visible and alive, though fairly scratched up. And we can drop our gun right next to him. That's how we know where our gun is. And now we will save, because I don't want to do that for like a 5th time. Alright. And hedge clippers, I believe, are a totally legal item. Why, yes they are. I come to all of my investigations with hedge clippers, sir. Nope, can't break off the unicorn horn. That would be illegal.
Sorry, I just need to do a quick search if you want to get through.
Yep, go for it.
Just routine. Yeah, feels good, huh? Yeah, I bet it does there, cue ball.
Okay, that's a weird one.
All right, proceed.
There we go. Oh, there's...
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
Why do you have
I
so
am
much
Mr.
experience?
Fernsby, butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible.
Okay, Fernsby.
Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Yes, I am the great detective, Mr. Whitmer.
No, sir.
I'm from London. Can't you tell from my accent? I am from London.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature.
Beautiful home.
You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them.
Please
if they
stay
seem
back.
affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
All right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
All right. See, that's what makes this level special, is we actually get to be a murder mystery detective man. It's good times. Zachary's suicide note.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
No, wellies, they last a long time, you know.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Yeah, that's right, the camera. I'm Batman.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
He's like Sherlock Holmes and Batman. Alright, what is the whiskey? What's the whiskey mean? Okay. I don't know. Okay. But there's this book. And if we pull the book... Secret passage.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Beep. This house is full of secret passages.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
Have I? Oh,
Maybe
yes.
it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Now that we're inside, it's time to start collecting illegal items. Alright, we can sit down with the body. Why would I? Let's just sit down. Yes. Okay. I want to check out this balcony, though. This is one of those shortcuts that if I come back here with a crowbar, I can permanently unlock this shortcut, and that's a good time. That's a good time, because then I have access to go up. Alright. But for now, let us go talk to Fernsby. Mr. Fernsby. How do I get back down? Is it this way? I think it's this way. Okay, here we go. We found some downstairs. Let's kind of dim in this house. Get some LED lights.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings.
Fernsby.
Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Are you trying to tell me that you want to be a detective? I understand, Fernsby. It's a sexy.
So how does one solve a murder mystery?
All right, suspects, and then we have the rooms to search. Nice.
Mystery 47. Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Well,
that is the door
yes.
to Mr. Fernsby's office.
I obviously prefer searching first. Alright, Fernsby list. Zachary's half-burnt diary.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did.
Some of the delivery people were unhappy
Maybe
with
you
the
should
security
tell him
of the
you are
game.
ready to present your findings.
No.
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Yes, I want to solve the mystery. Also, there's so much in this pantry I can pick up.
I'm gonna be a dad. Amy is a great lass. You love her, she loves you, and now a wee one on the way.
Pick up some fish.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
What is it?
Elaine says she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie.
He has no respect. Preying on a girl like that.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright. Let's pull out my camera.
He's led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
Like hugs.
There's something here.
Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down.
Oh.
I was scared and called out for help.
It's the one of the children.
All people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree.
I got to scan his speech. It is not the right.
But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff are all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a murderer, now does he? Oh, right.
Oh no, that won't go.
Cool,
Just
a
think I remember
bust.
this because I'm weak.
Alright, that's another one down. Apricot. I broke that dish with my manly hands. Okay, let's see here. The sitting room. Let's take another photo. My Batman vision. Portrait of Montgomery Carlyle, the late older brother.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
Yes.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around...
Oops.
8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Well, we have some resentment there now, don't we? I'm gonna pick up that cigar box. Hello, Rebecca Carlyle.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Yeah, she also got a lot of resentment.
I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to...
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Nope. Wait, Edward is... this brother, yes. Questioned, 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 questioned. Viable suspect. Okay. We will continue our tour of the home. Got some poison. Blend in as bodyguard. Blend in as mansion staff. Sweet mirror. And we continue on. I'm going to take that feather duster as part of my carry things collection. A trophy room. Oh my. Lots of trophies. Break up the bust. We'll leave the Maori paddle. Believe that's... Oh, can we do something to you guys? Or do you just react? You might just react. You look like a bodyguard.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
The guy from the website? Oh, no.
Alright, scan these docs. And... Excuse me. Unauthorized movement of assets. Dun dun dun. Okay. There's something out here for me to scan. What up? Footprints. Footprints behind the terrace in this sitting room. Baseball.
Got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this piece to happen, okay? And I need it.
Alright, lots of tools. What we want to do is get into here. I think we're going to save in case we're not good. But I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Surprised the master key doesn't work for this. See, we're not trespassing in here. Alright. Oh, a boat key. Nice. Yep, they don't believe he committed suicide.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Now, if we repair that, the murderer will actually poison Alexa Carlyle. That's a fun, which is a fun thing.
Showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
And we could just let that happen. But I want to solve the murder first. Okay. Back in this room. We did that room. Alright, let's look at the map. Okay, we did the trophy room. There's one more room on this ground floor for us to look in. Then we have to do the bedrooms. Which conveniently, we already have the key to. It's a library. A library. Anything good in here? We got the punk kid. Currently busy. Show you currently busy. You.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs to clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Quit preying on them.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
You're a dick, even though you aren't
It's that
the
sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out.
even though you aren't the
Elaine,
murderer.
Give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Gotta be able to live in your own mind for at least 2 days, man.
Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Alright, wait 1 second. Let's... Emma and Gregory. Rebecca, Zachary. Yeah. Son of Emma and Gregory. Remember, he doesn't have to worry about that inbreeding. Not at all. Let's get to the searching again. Alright. Well, I probably should find...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
There's a stick I can use to get into all kinds of secret rooms. But first, let's just use keys. Now there's something over here for me to scan. What is it? Paperwork! It is not hers. Interact with painting. Secret door. Alright, what's in here? Doesn't look like much of anything. Okay. But, time to more thoroughly search the room. Investigate the laptop.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Oh, we found both clues. Alright. Now, what does this lead to?
All the transfers of funds and privileges I've been through have been bulletproof. He intercepted the arrangements our office worked years to put in place.
That's why Don Yates should be here. He made the arrangements. He should bloody well be the one to clean up this whole mess.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Don't kill the messenger, Alexa. Please, continue your efforts.
Alright, Don Carlisle. He's on our list. He's on our list, boy.
Portrait photographer check out. You verified his identity?
I vetted him thoroughly. He's
Alright.
good.
Let's see, where else do we have to go? We have a room there, there, and there. Okay. Let us away. Does upstairs to the library count for nothing? Aha! Mysterious switch. That's where we need a stick. Ooh. It's a brick, which rhymes with stick.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Alright, let's see here. Emma and Gregory's room. Secret room, secret room. Okay. Well, first let's open the bathroom. Nice. Barber's razor. Take it. We're carrying so many things. Just a hoarder. Alright. Now, what will we find here? What we'll find is evidence of a murder most foul. Alright. First thing. Greenhouse keychain.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Shoes that match the prints from outside? A
Now,
letter
this is
from
interesting.
Emma's mother?
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlisle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed.
Which
I suggest
means
you go tell Mr. Fernsby.
the kid
Unless
who
you
was
think
all
there are
like...
more secrets to uncover.
Yes, I do, actually. The kid who was all like, oh ho ho, there's no, I don't have to worry about no inbreeding, is inbred. Alright, now here's the real problem. I want to carry this walking stick. Because this walking stick will open up a secret room over there. But I can't... Alright. We'll figure that out later. Let's talk to Fernsby first. Let's accomplish the main goal of this mission. Fernsby!
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I very well will. Because I don't want to ruin things when we have a perfect silent assassin going on here. It'd be a shame. It'd be a crying shame to ruin a perfect silent assassin. For something as silly as wanting to stick a dog stick into a hole. Alright. Alright, Alexa Carlyle. What have you got for us? Water break. I hope I don't get frisked again, because that would be awkward. Because I'm carrying a lot of illegal stuff at this point. Man, those are some big hunts. You should light those better. Although the shadows from the rhinoceros are cool.
No need to panic.
No need to panic was a weird thing to say to me, my man. Alright.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
Okay.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
It was Emma.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother, Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promise
47's
I
the
will
best
reward you
at
generously
anything
if
he
you solve
does.
the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the case file.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. Where are you going? Please, sit down. Right.
Where were we? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it.
Oh, do I have to listen to this again?
I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Yep, you will. Alright.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt.
I will.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
Greetings, sir.
Now.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
And it was an accident.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Uh-oh. Why is Diana's speaky thing all broken like? It's not a good sign. It is time for us to leave. We will have to explore the rest of this house and its grounds. Because don't forget, it's a manor, so it has grounds. But we will have to explore them another day. And away we go. 47, why are you so good at everything that you do? Perfect man. The perfect man. And now you got, like, emotions and stuff, too, because you have your memories back. I'm not sure that that works like that.
I told Kate about those tests.
But
Well, I thought she'd
I'm sure it actually works like that, but, you know.
the position I was in.
I'm going to take my gun back, too.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know.
There we go. I left nothing behind but my country suit. And
Shit, man. Caroline really did it.
we will away on our motorcycle. Like Steve McQueen. Ah, see, it's different
47.
music.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Oh, not gray! Not gray! Anything but gray! What's the other option there? Exit. Oh, it's for either side of the bike. Interesting. Dun 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 dun. Alright, well, we'll have to see that story bit. But first, how well did we do? We got some good story missioning done in that Silent Assassin. 23,000, nothing to scoff at. Alright. Let's see, I'm going to say we're going to get to level 5. Yep, there we go. Alright, what do we unlock? Another lockpick. Okay, the bathroom, the deliveries, the greenhouse. Can start in the garden. Ooh, and the short baller. Low rate of fire with high damage. Interesting. But now the story time.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
It's too many even for Hitman.
Tell the Constant to start running!
He sacrificed himself.
47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
It's the file on her parents that Providence killed.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
It's me and Olivia. Me being 47. I could never be 47, but that's okay. Alright, that was a fun mission. I do love it. And the next one also has some fun stuff going on. But that's it for this time, and I will catch you guys next time in Berlin. Bye-bye.